Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I am continuing working on this journal. I wanted to show you what it looks like so far with the outside Mod Podged over the Amazon wrapping paper over a book jacket. And so it actually amplifies the look of the wrinkles. So if you like that wrinkly old book leathery look, it's a great way to do that. I'm not finished decorating this cover, but I just wanted you to see it at this point in the game. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside, covered with book pages. And we are just working on the last signature. So I think I'm going to put 3 signatures in this junk journal. 12 pages each. One. Oh, I forgot to use these. That's the way it goes, right? Okay, here. Well, we didn't even use these book pages. Let's use these bird pages. They're cute. Maybe I'll make these wider. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's that. 1, 2, and then we want. Where did all those pages go? I just had them. Oh, here they are, right here. 3. I got 3. The music paper. Do like the music paper. 3, 4. This can be a very nostalgic, old, Victorian style, vintage style book. 4. Some technical intelligence bulletin, which is pretty cool. 5. Put a colored one in here. 6. Stamp pages. 7. 8. Old children's book. 9. 10. Maybe this. Oh, that's a cool one. 11. That's really pretty, isn't it? And then maybe this. This is really nice. 12. She looks dandy there. Let's just do that. All right. So let's get these all together. They're actually playing. Oh, I can't see. Sorry. They're playing quite well together, size-wise. So we shouldn't have too much fuss going on. We're going to do our best to align them this way and that way, and grab a hold. Do your best. I know they're kind of crinkly if you're using coffee dyed pages, but that happens sometimes, and that's okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Line it up. Thumb fold, followed by bone folder, super crease. It works so much better than a thumb, honestly. It really does. And then we're going to put little lovely lady in the center here when I locate the center. Okay, you're going to go in there, and everybody's going to be happy. Let's see how wide you are. You're just like at the height. Okay, now what I want to do. This is what we're going to do. All right, so this is the first one we made. Marilyn sticking out. We're going to fold Marilyn up a bit so she's not impeded by the cut we're going to make. 2. And basically, I want to get these pretty much the same size. 3. Okay, align the spines. And then see how wide everybody is together for the center of the book. And now my book is, it has to be a little thinner than 5.5. So I'm going to say maybe 5.25 is where I'm going to aim my final cut at. Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's hope it does well. You never know until you know. Okay, so, okay, let me move myself north a little bit. You can see this. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're pretty flusheroonies there. It's pretty good. Feeling good about that. Yep, doing good. Where are you going? We'll have none of that now. I'm just going to move you over here. Don't get all excited on me. And don't hop out of your cradle and turn yourself off accidentally. Slide it a little bit this up. Are we rolling? Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened there, but I think I pushed it too far, but everything's okay. So my screen went black. I don't know if yours did, but mine did. Okay, so I'm going to get a needle and some string. Maybe we'll work with brown today because we have a brown cover. I think that would be very nice. Brown string. So the old adage is, as it is known in the great annals of the junk journal world, it's 3 times the length of the height of your book. So 1, 2, and it's an approximation that gives you an extra bit of wiggle room. So don't fret about exactness, but if you just want to not waste your string, that's a good ballpark. And you can actually use this one to measure the next ones, or you can just do the 3 again. Both techniques will work. Okay, and then one more piece. All right. There we go. And that would be 3. 3, 3, 3. Okay, yes, viable scraps for another day. Okay. So now, everybody is organized. Let's just take a quick measure-a-roo. See how it's coming, because it might be too tall, maybe. Maybe I didn't measure it. You never know until you put them in there and you see. I would say that's pretty good. That's about the 1/4 inch I was looking for. And I would say it's there's a couple smidgers over the top, and I can either I can trim them now because they're still free, or I can take a sanding block at the end and hold the text block that's been in place if you've already sewn it in, but then you've noticed it's sticking out. You can sand those edges off. But I think I am going to do the let's trim it now maneuver. So get them aligned as best you can. One good bulldog clamp ought to do it. And let's just trim a few little hair skis off the top and off the bottom. Actually, I think if we just do off the top, a little extra will be fine. Yep. Okay. There we go. You go through quite a through when you're going through 3, but the sharper your blade, the fewer strokes you need to do. And I think we're good. Let me do a measure. Another, just checking it in here. Not move from the bottom. Anybody sticking out? Nope, nobody's sticking out. Nobody's sticking out of the bottom. I think that's looking pretty good. Oop, you tilted on me again. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. We have a book, and that's what the signatures are going to look like before any decoration has occurred. Now, you can totally stop at this point. Well, I think you'd want to secure your signatures in there, but what I'm saying is you're in a good position already to carry on. So let's take a little marker and make some dotties. Now, this is the top because the text is reading in that direction, so I'm going to go about 1 inch in. And let's see, I'm going to use my craft mat since I'm here, and to try and give myself some guidance of where to put the middle dot. So I'm going to 3, so about 1 inch down. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm eyeballing these. 3, and then down here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now for a crafter's favorite tool. The Crocodile 2 Big Bite. I have it on the 1/8 setting. You can see that in there. 1/8. Okay. That's the small hole puncher. Small hole puncher, not the big hole puncher. Okay, go for the middle thing. Small hole puncher. Okay. I'm going to do one. I'm looking from the side, not over top, but from the side. 1, 2, 3, and then turn it around. And really this thing is the most advantageous for the middle holes because that's why the big bite or the deep biter here is helpful because you can put this whole thing in further and still punch. So that's why we all love this thing. If anybody was wondering what's so great about that thing, why can't you just use the regular crocodile and it has a little punch here, but you can't stick it. Like this is the problem. That's as far as I can go. So this is crocodile number 1. Yeah, that's crocodile 2 big bite. Crocodile number 2. Okay, so now, my friends, for my next trick, I'm going to arrange these. Get them in the order that I want them. I'm checking for upsy-downsiness. Everything is oriented in the way I want it to. Make sure you don't have one upside down. That happens. It happens all the time. Okay. It's all lined up. And the most important thing is you want the little back spines lined up together because you're going to be making some dotties. Okay. Your spines are all nicely lined up. Okay. Put this, now you're going to put this where you actually want it to live in the book. And it doesn't matter whether you align it with the first row, second row, or third row, but it just matters that you align it where it's going to live in the book. Okay. If you find that somebody's migrated, you reposition, okay, and reclamp. Okay, now I'm going to align. I'll probably shaved more off the one at the top of the bottom, but it's okay. We're good. Doesn't look like it's aligned there because it's a weird angle for you to see, but really is aligned in the center. And then I'm going to have you look on the back of these spines. I'm going to take this, press down lightly. I'm aligning this hole with these 3 signatures. Signature is a collection of pages folded into a booklet form. I'm making little marks on there, and that's going to tell me where to punch. I saw you migrated again. I did. I saw that. Okay. So now, put this over here. You can release these, and we have our little marks. Go to the center of everything, which is here. Okay. Take it back, pull it back. Okay. And then we're going to, oh, I didn't get a mark there. Did I? I do have a faint mark, thank goodness. Okay. And again, we're going to punch, punch, punch. Turn it around. Okay. And now what you can do, which is helpful, not mandatory, but helpful, I like helpful, is get yourself 3 paper clips, and then you're going to mark the front top as such. Okay, that way we know that's front top. That's very important. That's going to save you hours of pain, crying and stomping of the feet. Trust me on this one. That's good to do. Very helpful. Fold it back on itself. I fold it back on itself so that this guides the crocodile in to right over that little pin black dot that I put down there that I know you can barely see, but I can see it and it's there. And I'm punching. And you're going to find that our book's going to come together very quickly once we get these holes in. And so it's not an act of God. It can be done by the average human. And let's mark our front left side, like our front upper side. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now we got another one more. We're almost home free. Hang in there, you're going to make it. It's actually not that bad. Once you do a few of these, you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Okay, now I get it. All right, now I really get it. I almost got it. What about that? And then you figure that out. And you're like, okay, I got it. That's the way it's like. That's what it's like. So you just stick to your guns. And I do have a playlist called Junk Journal Construction, Spines, Signatures, Covers, Spines, and Signatures. That's going to show you multiple ways to construct a journal. If you want different ideas, different ways to do it. Checking my orientation was correct. And then putting my paper clip of happiness on the front left side, so I know which is front, back, center. All right. Now, I do have my needle, which apparently has some glue on it. Must have been using it to clear a Fabrifix bottle or a Sugar Bells icing piping bottle, something like that. My string. Okay, you're going on a little migratory pattern here, aren't you? All right, I'm watching you. I got my eye on you. I see it happening. All right, there. We're going to start from the back of the book. We've got our cover. And this one's going to go in last, going through the middle. This is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Very simple, very easy, very effective, very solid way of making a junk journal. Through the top, you can do 5-hole, but I find it mostly unnecessary. But if you want to do 5-hole, do 5-hole. Do what you enjoy, what you feel good about. But I've done 3-hole on very large journals, and it's been just fine. It's really like the strength of your string or embroidery floss, whatever you're using to secure it, is going to, as long as you have 3 points of contact, it should be good. And then right up through the middle again. All right, and then through the middle. And then what you do, oh, okay, you're going for a ride again, I see. Okay, I'm just going to slide you this way a little bit, a little bit. Okay, there we go. Be fine now. Okay, so here's your bridge, and here are your angel wings. Now, you want to make your angel wings approximately even. Approximately, it doesn't be perfect, but I'm like a little bit even. Okay, pull, snug. Make sure your angel wings wrap around and embrace the bridge. Hug it. So that was left or right. Now we want to go right over left. That should give you a nice locking knot. And then if you can't remember what you did, throw in one more the opposite way for good measure. Pull that down. Turn the pages over. Train your pages. Okay, where's me? This is getting the book used to lying flat. So that wherever you open it, it's going to lay nice and flat. Somebody can easily write on any of these pages. It's not going to do that weird bow thing that some books do. It's going to be comfy for everybody concerned. Okay, here's number 2. Same process. Okay, so here we have a string of loveliness. We just have to find the needle because we don't put it in the same spot like we should if we were a good crafter. But we're doing our best, and we're still going to make a book at the end of the day. Nobody will know if we knew where our needle was or not. They're just going to say, huh, somebody had a lot of fun making this book. And I think it's a great thing if everybody makes a book at least once in their life. So there we go. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, now through the center, through the bottom. Make sure that you're not caught around this edge. Sometimes that can happen, and that'll mess up your string length. So watch out for that. Be mindful, be aware. Carry on. Double checking, and make sure you're going through the right holes. Okay, now we're in the middle row, and try not to pierce the string that was already in through that hole. That you want to have the strings flowing freely and not tied together somehow. Pulling snug, not tight. Right over left, left over right. Makes a knot tight. Basically, that's it. Okay, do I do one more for good measure, right? Yeah, okay, in case I messed up. So you don't want the knot to come apart. No. Okay, that's very good. Very good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we're going to take this and we're going to train it with our folder of bone training camp. Okay, it should be good. Yeah, everything's good. Now we're going to do the last one. We've got the string. We just need our elements, of which we lost our needle again already. There it is. I only have a little issue putting it down. Okay, in you go. And through. You got the first signature in the center, going in. going through the middle, going through the top hole, top front hole, going through the middle. It's not hard. And you can do as many signatures as you want. You can do as fewer pages, more signatures, which will essentially give you less of a gap at the top and the bottom of the signatures. I'll show that in a second here. As soon as I get this all sewn in. There we go, we're through. I can feel it. And through the last hole. Checking, make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. Make sure I'm going through the front, middle hole. So I'm through there. I'm going to poke the back of the signature, trying not to pierce the other thread. Oh, the other thread almost ran away. Make sure these are somewhat even and that they are underneath the bridge, pulling snug, not tearing. Left over right, right over left, and one more. Oh, right over left, okay, because in case you mess it up. All right, so now I can take off all the bobby pins. I can take all the paper clips. They're called paper clips. All right. And now, so when you see through, you actually see book page in between the signatures, which I think is a kind of a fun, cool look there as well. There as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and train this last one. You can also train them the other way too. Pretty easy to do. There we go. Okay, now let's put it all together here. All right. And sometimes you have to massage the book a little bit to get it to, accommodate everybody and get them in their proper place. Sometimes things might migrate a little bit. And even with all the best laid plans of mice and men, as we know, we seem to have a little bit of uppedness here. So what I can do is the technique I want to tell you about. I showed you once before, but I'll show you again. You can either come along and try and trim it, which is fine, or you can take a sanding block and literally, I don't know if you can see the dust, but I'm sanding these pages a little shorter on the edges. It's just taking off micro bits, and then you can test. See if it's all inside then, and it is. So that's a way around that. And that also gives a nice soft finish to your book. I like that feel. I'll do that even if I'm not trying to get it to fit, but just for a aesthetic. Yeah. Dusty city. Sand soften down a little bit because sometimes the knife gives a little bit of a raggedy, bumpy edge to it, and maybe you want smooth, softly pretty. Blowing here. I do have a HEPA filter in here, which is on, right? Yep, it's on. Soften them up a little bit. Not going to hurt anybody. There we go. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. There, 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 there. Okay, a little bit there. Okay, we'll just. Okay, we'll just go in here and just do a little more on this edge. Bring that down a little bit. Oh yeah, dust central. Now we're talking dusty old book. Like my HEPA filter just kicked in. It says, "What are you doing over there? You like Kate and dust clouds?" Apparently, I am. Okay, so we've got a book. We've got a book, people. We got a junk journal that we can play in. So it's as easy as that. Notice the headless birds. It's okay. It's okay. I can live with that. But there's a lot of beauty and interesting things through here. So we're going to have fun playing with this one. And we'll go from there. So I think somebody has something to say because he made a point that he didn't get to say anything in the last video because Mama forgot the time. And there was no time for Sunshine's point of view on life. All right. Okay. I do apologize for that, my dear. Okay. You want me to turn off that light? I can turn off the light. Is that better? Okay. Oh no, he's like not happy. Hey, what's the matter? Yeah, I got you completely. You're safe. You are. Oh, hello everybody, Sunshine. And apparently I am safe and all is well. Cub Pup reporter here reporting Sunshine is safe. I like this much better. I don't have a blinding light in my eye. I can see you, Sally, Sue, Margaret, Ethel, Jacqueline, Michelle,
Sweet Pea, Tracy, Patty, Serena. I know. Love you guys. Love y'all. And, oh, I got so many things to tell you. I don't even know where to begin. It's just one of those days where there's so much. So, Mom brought a chicken home. No, not a live one. No, it was one of those roasted chickens from the grocery store. Yeah, and Sunshine got a treat. Yeah, but that was a really good day. It started off really good. And then I got another treat. It was another piece of chicken. I know, I was on a roll because I was pulling out my extra cute face. I was like, Mama, let me give you one of these. Whoosh. Yep, and she fell. She fell hard like a box of rocks. Down she went, and out came the chicken. You're making me sound like a real softie, Sonny. We're just keeping this between you and me, Mom. Nobody else knows what goes on. Just you, me, and the chicken. Okay, I got it. All right, well, it's our little secret, apparently. You got that. Okay. You sound like you're from the deep south today for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why, I just do. Okay. All right, so anything else to report? No, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna sunshine out my way out of here. Wishing you all a very blessed and happy day. Mwah. Okay, well, that was very nice. Thank you. All right, so there you go, folks. I hope you had fun today. Don't forget, we have the Fundle special going on right now. May, if I've been saying March, I mean May of 2024. Buy a Fundle, which is a collection of old and interesting papers for your junk journal making. And you get free priority mail shipping with that. And triple bonus plus a surprise gift included with every package. So there you go, folks. Have an awesome day. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.